There's been a lot of news lately about laws with regards to age verification or activities where Roblox, for example, is wanting kids and adults too to scan their faces to prove their age. Discord has been in the news a lot, trying to get people to prove their age. So it's a good opportunity to talk again about what that really means and what are you trading when you prove your age to these platforms. So there are three ways to identify yourself in a digital world. There is what you are, which is your biometrics, your eyeballs, your fingerprints, your face shape, your voice. These are what you are. The second thing is what you have. That could be a government ID card, could be a cell phone with a phone number, stuff like that. And then you have what you know. What you know is, for example, your password. Sometimes I forget my passwords, but that's what you know. So you have what you are, what you have, and what you know. And a lot of us are familiar with things like multi-factor authentication or two-factor authentication. When you sign into your Gmail account or you sign into your Facebook account and you put in your username and your password, those are things that you know. And then it texts you a code. That's something you have because the code goes to a thing you have. It goes to your phone. But it does not often check what you are. Like you don't scan your eyes or your fingerprints or your face to get into Facebook, or at least not yet. Now, the reason that a lot of these companies are wanting people to scan their faces and show and give the identity around what they are, like showing what you are, is because it's very effective. Now, there's a big problem with that, unfortunately, because in order to trade what you are and to give your biometric data, the moment you give that to somebody that is outside of your house, it no longer belongs to you. So the moment you give your eyeball scan or your face scan or your fingerprints or your voice to somebody or something else, like a corporation that lives on their servers, it is no longer yours. You have now given your permanent, unchangeable identity to a third party. That third party can lose it. They can use it. They can abuse it. They can sell it. It can get used without their knowledge. So like the group that I used to work for in the United States government would go and steal data from companies. And Edward Snowden exposed this. So the US government was breaking into Google and Facebook and all these companies and using the data in those companies. That has not stopped.